to the Daily with Haley. Of course, I'm your host, Haley, and I look forward to you tuning in today to get your daily dose of encouragement. Hi, friends. So today, I'm so excited for you to be tuning in. We're going to be talking about actually no being a good answer. So a little background of why this episode was born. I am a yes girl. I like to say yes. I like to make people happy. And when people ask me to do something, I want to do it because most of the time it's doing somebody a favor, it's lending a helping hand. But as I got older, I noticed that I was saying yes too much. So I was noticing that while all the things that I was saying yes to were good things, helping people and being involved in organizations and volunteering, it was all good stuff. However, I wasn't thinking about what I actually enjoyed doing and things that actually made me happy. Now, on the flip side of that though, not everything that we volunteer for or everything that we help people do is going to be stuff that we absolutely love doing, but the majority of the things that we volunteer our time for, we should enjoy doing. And so I say this to say that this was something that I had to learn the hard way because I was very stubborn. I had people share a similar message with me, and I kind of took it with a grain of salt, like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Total in denial. Like that's not me. I'm not doing that. But let's be real. We live in a yes world. So if you're like me, I am a people pleaser. I want everybody to be happy. However, that often comes without the concern of my own happiness. Can I get an amen? Amen, amen, amen. So, I found myself, if I'm being real, involved in so many things that I felt like I wasn't involved in anything. Because here I am doing this, and here I am doing that. And while all of the things I were doing were for good causes and good organizations, and they had good benefits, I felt like, okay, it was more or less like I had to be here at 5:30. I had to leave there by 6:30 so I could be somewhere else by 8. And I was noticing that while I was doing all of these things that I wasn't actually mentally present, if that makes sense. I was there physically, and I was doing what needed to be done, but I wasn't there mentally because I was so focused on getting everything done essentially off of my checklist that I wasn't actually being present in the moment. And really, we can be serving physically, but if we are not mentally present in what we're doing, we're probably not benefiting all that we could and being active in every way that we could, because I know for me a big gift of mine is hospitality. I love meeting new people and talking with new people and just encouraging people. But when you're so focused on this and getting to so many places, you can't really do that. You can't build rapport with people. It's really hard to build those relationships when once they begin to form, you gotta peace out, go to your next adventure. And so I say all this to say that if you find yourself and you're saying like, okay, you know what? I'm in that same situation. I'm a giver. I enjoy giving back. And I'm involved in so much stuff that I really don't know what I'm involved in. And so my first step for you, which is something that I did, would be to encourage you to say, okay, think about all that you're doing. Are you doing those things because you truly love to do them? Or are you doing it because that organization just needed a fill-in? And I'm not knocking people filling in because I do that too. However, it's just that. You are filling in. It's not permanent. And so if everything that you're doing in your life extracurricular is a filling in position, odds are you are not getting filled. And so I would encourage you to like I said, make a list. Sit down. If you want to do it on your phone, I am a pen and paper person. I'm old school. I like my pen and paper. And so write down everything you're doing. Write what you do. And sometimes too, you're going to find that, even if you're doing something and it's for the good, it may be time for you to take a step back so somebody else can take a step in. And so sometimes God has a way of orchestrating things to be where, he puts you in this place, you get it good and ready, but it may not be where you're supposed to be long term. It may be that you were the right person to start it, or you were the right person to fill that void temporarily. But again, feeling in a position for something is temporary. And so once you make this list, I would encourage you to say, okay, when I am at this organization meeting or this function, how do I feel? Do I genuinely feel excited about going? Or do you think, oh my gosh, I'm really tired. I really wish I didn't have to do this tonight. Which, granted, let's be real here. Sometimes we get busy where we feel like that about everything. But if you feel like that almost every time you're having to go to something or volunteer for this, odds are you probably should look into cutting that out and essentially finding somebody else to do it. And that is okay. Because, like I said earlier, we have to learn to say, you have a great organization and I really, really appreciate the opportunity. However, I don't know that that's a good fit for me. But I do have somebody in mind that I think might work. And we have to learn that in life, we can say no, and it is okay. You don't always have to say yes, 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 yes. Sign me up for this. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do this. Because like I said earlier, you're going to be so overwhelmed in the middle of trying to do all of these things that you're going to be like, oh, you're so tired. You're not getting anything from it. And let's not confuse, the reason that we serve and we do is not just so we get stuff from it, but it's our time. And with our time, we should also be doing things that bring us joy and bring us happiness. And guys, there is so many ways to get involved in today's world. There is so many different organizations. There's so many different nonprofits. There's so many people that could utilize your services. And the thing is, if we're being honest too, when we are passionate about what we are doing, if we're passionate about where we are serving and who we are serving, we are going to be even better at it. Think about it. Think about the time. Okay, I'll just speak for myself here. Let's talk about chores. Cleaning the house. Some people love cleaning. They literally love cleaning. Okay, I can't understand that because I have to really make myself clean. I mean, I do it every day because I have to. And as y'all know, I have 3 dogs. So I have to sweep and all that fun stuff every day or it's just a mess. But I don't like doing it. But some people do. And so there's all kinds of people that will volunteer. Hey, when so-and-so's having surgery, I'll go clean their house. I'll go do this. And they truly enjoy that. But if you said, Haley, I really need you to go clean this person's house. They're having surgery. And if there was nobody else that could do it, I would do it. But again, I wouldn't necessarily enjoy doing it. So again, I would probably say, oh, I'll do it because I'm still training myself to say, unfortunately, I can't do that right now. And, I want to kind of hone in on too is that don't feel guilty because sometimes, we can be asked to volunteer or do something and we almost feel bad for saying no because you're really good friends with that person or, you work with that person and you're like, oh man, if I say no, they're going to judge me and they're going to think that I'm a bad person. And that is not true. if you are honest with that person and you're like, look, I would love to do this maybe in a couple of months, but right now I really just can't do this. I have a lot going on. And guys, again, it's okay. It's okay. It's a really hard lesson to learn, especially if you are a yes girl. Because like I said, I'm right there with you. But mentally and emotionally, again, I was involved in so many things. I was not present at any. And I truly would come home at night and I was so exhausted. Like, I was so exhausted. And I thought that I had to do all these things, that I just had to do it all. But no, you do not have to do it all. You are human, and you deserve to be able to do things that you truly are passionate about doing. And once I did that, it kind of reversed. Instead of me coming home feeling exhausted and like, okay, I helped them tonight, I'm glad I did it. I was like, coming home. Now I come home and I'm telling Iggy, my husband, I'm like, babe, you won't believe, this happened at this, and this person came, and so then I come home and I'm actually excited about what I'm doing, and I want to share about what I'm doing. And so, guys, I encourage you through all of this is to identify what you truly enjoy and learn how to serve using your gifts and what makes you happy. And like I said, it doesn't mean that you can never ever volunteer or help in things that you don't really enjoy doing. No. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, don't allow things that don't really bring you joy to consume and overtake things that do cause you joy. So I challenge you, because this was a big challenge for me. It was a challenge I truly, truly had to accept. Do not live in a yes world. It is okay to thankfully decline and say maybe next time. Okay, guys? We are human. We are one person. Okay? So do what you can do, and that's good. God does not expect us to be involved in every organization in your county. He does not expect that from us. He expects us to try our best and show up to the best of our abilities, and to show up in the state of mind that we can glorify His kingdom. Okay? I love you guys so much. I hope this message will resonate with you, and I hope that you can go from saying yes to maybe later, or saying yes if it's truly something you enjoy doing. I love you guys so much. I will talk to you tomorrow.